I don't know what the quality of this video is going to be like. I'm just going to put a bunch of them together because today I'm going to meet with my graduating class from high school, 1975. I don't know. I can make it through this and I can do this. So I'll be sending pictures and we'll see what goes on. Hi, I'm Tricia and welcome to Flew the Coop. This is about my 5th time starting this, and something always comes about and then I have to delete it. One time my son called and I just kept it running and didn't turn it off, and it was just a bunch of probably a half an hour of looking at my floor that you could hear me talking to him, and I don't think he wanted that published at all. So anyhow, I'm going to try again. Today I did go out. I went to a meetup of sorts with classmates from high school. It was a little Christmas party and it was pretty enjoyable. There were quite a few people that I didn't know who they were, and even after they told me and I knew who they were, the next time I saw them I didn't know who they were. And there's a story behind that too. Quite some time ago I had a mild stroke, and after that I really don't have face recognition until I've seen a person several times. And it is quite, I don't know, disturbing, because when I go out, I could run across somebody that I had met and they probably think that I'm a snob because I don't know who they are and I don't say nothing to them, or I'll smile and wave. I've done that quite a few times, and I think I wonder who that was. That's another thing I depended on my husband for, because he knew, and so he'd hear me talking to somebody and pretending I knew him, or just talking to him because I talk to everybody that I meet, and then he would kind of tell me who it was I was talking to, and that's how we got along. So until I've seen you quite a few times, I could pass you on the street and not know you. So there was one lady that had been in my homeroom. She said I look familiar, and I said, well, probably because we were in the same homeroom, because our last names started with the same letter. So, and then a little while later she come up and I asked her who she was. Oh, well, yeah, I'm not blonde anymore, it's gray, but what can I say? So just thought that would be a little tidbit, but I enjoyed myself and had a really good time. And a friend that I was a really good friend with in high school, she did come with me today. She met me there, and I was able to go without crying until I got to the step and was waiting on that friend and another person that I had went to school with, plus I had worked with. She came up to me and she said that she wanted to say how sorry she was for my loss, and she gave me a hug, and I had a few tears there, but I didn't break down or anything. And I sat next to the mayor came and he sat next to me, but we talked about Wendell a little bit, and he told me how sorry he was and everything, and it was okay. It really was okay. I did enjoy myself, and I do recognize the mayor because I've just been with HOA. I've went to things and talked to him about things, and it's just, he's been in this town and I've been in this town, and we run across each other at little get-togethers, the parades, or the local festivals and everything. So I asked him if he was the Santa Claus at the log cabin, if you know, in my one video where I went to the cemetery and the horses and bells or whatever. And he said no, but the other guy that was his friend that was with him, or sitting at the other end, he said he was supposed to be Santa, but he was sick or something. But he was a good Santa. Can I tell you who he was? No. But I think I might recognize him on the next time because he kind of favors Santa. Cute little guy. So, yeah, Santa is cute. We all know that. So, I just wanted to get on here and let you know that it was nice to get out and to go to this. And I think I can start doing things like that and getting out with people. And this camera, I'm moving you all over, but it's got me sideways or something. I don't know. Maybe I'm just sideways. Who knows? So that's just where I'm at. And I'm just taking each day at a time and trying not to think some things too much. I'm still trying to work on getting all the stuff done that you have to do after somebody passes away and all the stuff you have to change and do. I may never get it done. It's like we were not prepared. I guess I just didn't want to face the fact that that was a possibility. And I wish I had. Right now, I'm trying to sell his snowblower. It's got heated handles, headlights, and the whole works. It's a great big old thing. And I didn't know where the key was. Well, I didn't know the key was like on the engine, but the person that I was seeing if they wanted to buy it for her son, because he cleans sidewalks, in the winter and mows grass in the summer. And it's a big industrial thing. I don't know. He wanted it. When we took some things to storage, when my sons cleaned out the garage and moved their stuff out of my house so I could get my car in, which I can't get my car in because I filled it back up. But anyways, I didn't want them to take the snowblower because although their dad was sick, I just wanted him to know his snowblower was out there. I don't know why. He hadn't used it in a long time. We were going to build a lean-to on the back of the shed so we could store it because this thing is huge. So anyways, I'm trying to figure out how to get rid of it now. Not because of anything. I mean, I'm not going to be able to use it. It's huge, like I said. And I'm not getting the snow off of my sidewalks. I mean, I might take out a shovel and shovel it, or a broom, and it depends on how much. And why I'm doing that, stuff again, and I hate that. I'll get better. So I can do that. And really, people could sue you maybe if they slip on their sidewalk, but really, if they can't tell that there's snow and all of a sudden they get to just my sidewalk and they fall, come on. It's snow. So, it's a little rant. I don't know. My friend that came, I did give her some flowers. I had a peace lily that I had got, somebody had bought to take to the funeral home. And I had another flower or vine that my son had got me a couple years ago. And I don't take care of plants too well anymore. So she had seen it, and she said, "Oh, my peace lily is, dying. How did you get yours to look so nice?" And I said, "I've only had it for a month. Give it time." I said, "Do you want it?" And she says, "Are you sure?" I'm like, "Yeah. I'll just kill it." And she said, "Well, you could talk to it." But I guess I don't talk to plants. Although I have heard that like trees can communicate with each other through their root system. I have no doubt, and that they'll help the other trees out, like if they need water or something. It's a pretty interesting thought, but I think my trees are trying to kill the other ones, because you can have a tree and it keeps growing and keeps growing, and they're in the middle of all the other trees, and they get up there pretty high. I don't know, heights, but 20, 30 feet. And it's a little skinny thing because none of the limbs on the bottom grow. But it's doing okay. And you have your hammock attached to that tree and another tree, and everything's going okay. And you look out this year, and that tree is dead because all the canopy of the other trees have taken all its sunlight. Now, if they can tell that a tree next to them needs some water, why do they put their limbs all out there and kill the other one? So now, I have a lot of trees, but that's where I liked my hammock, is right by the shed. So, I have another tree that was dead and I just left it because I liked it. And the woodpeckers were having fun with it, and it fell on my fire pit, which I think I did that story already. So it's a repeat if you didn't watch it. If you did, well, if you didn't watch it, it's a new. If you did watch it, sorry. So I know there was a point to this story, and like my sister always tells there, that tells me, she says, yeah, it might take you a day or so, but you will get back to answering whatever I asked you. No. I wanted to actually tell people that I enjoyed myself today out with all the people. A little bit noisy, and the place where I was at, I felt secure, and it was okay. I didn't explode. I'm still here. So I'm thinking I can do this. Just keep doing it until I can do it all the time with no thought. I really want to thank people too, because there was a person on TikTok, and I don't know much about TikTok, but he captured little pieces out of all of my YouTube videos, and then he put them together, and he, wrote words on it and stuff, and voila, a lot of crying scenes is what he took, all the crying ones. And he posted it on his TikTok. And then I was getting all of these new subscribers, and they were saying they came from TikTok and everything. And I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about, because I'm not on TikTok. But guess I have to go on and thank him. So I got a lot of new subscribers, and I got a lot of new comments, but the comments were just so many. And I guess it's kind of like a blessing and a curse at the same time, because it's a blessing that I got all these new subscribers, and they're so nice. They're telling me, that, they're here for me, and they're telling me their stories and stuff. But there's so many comments, I can't get back to everybody. And I really did enjoy writing back to you and reading your stories and reading your loss, about your loss and everything. And I just want everybody to know, if I just went through and put a little heart on it, I read through it real fast. If I had time, I would make a comment. And for all those that I didn't comment and you have lost somebody, just know I pray for everybody on my channel. So God knows which ones are hurting, and the prayers went out to you. So, and for you people that do not pray, or you think of happy thoughts, same thing in your mind. And again, I do talk about God on my channel because He's who's helping me through this, and I can't change for anybody, but I'm not going to force Him down you. I wish you did had Him. Or you have Him. Or anyways, I will pray for y'all to have a great relationship with Him, because it does. It's wonderful. At least I have found it. So I was just wanting to thank all of you, and to just let y'all know that I appreciate it, and I can get on there and just read these comments, and I feel loved, and I just want you to know that I care for you, and I'm loving you back. And for those that have lost a loved one, and their some people have told me about their parents, and this is doing them good because they don't kind of realize that what their parent is going through when they have lost somebody, because there's that extra layer when you are with somebody all the time, and you just know kind of what they're thinking, and then you feel so lost. So you not only are grieving just losing them, you just feel lost yourself. And I didn't think I was going to cry. So, enough of that. I don't know what else I can say. People have told me to quit walking around because people can see what's in my house. And I understand that, but I don't see nothing that anybody would want, because I just see it as just stuff. And that's not what's important in this life. What's important are the people you meet, and that's all that really matters, are your friends. And I know the friend that I had here today that I gave my flowers to, and I gave her a couple walkers and a shower chair, something else. I can't remember what it was. I'll think of it later. Oh, a thing that goes next to your, around your toilet, so you have handles to get up, and it doesn't attach to your toilet or the walls or anything. It just sits on there, kind of across the back. Pretty neat invention, because I don't like the attached stuff or anything. And I lost track of thought again. But yeah, I'd like for all of you to pray for her. She's had quite a few operations. She's on her own. She's been on her own for a long time. And, you know, that's what's important. And I don't know, my heart goes out to her. And for the people that say things to me about, well, how would you feel if you didn't have a husband? And this is the way I'm reading it. I mean, they might have not had that inflection when they were writing it, but if you're living in a small house that's, and you don't have any money, I do feel for you. I really do. I've looked at what some people's Social Security checks are. How in the world can you live on it? And then you're older and you have to go out and work at Walmart's as a greeter or something. And I'm not poking fun at greeters. Because it's kind of hard to just find a job, because you're not going to find one in like a high paying job most likely, because you're just working part-time or something, just enough to pay your rent. And then you find out, you say, I am just working. I don't get to stay at home because I'm at work all the time. And that was kind of covered in one of my retirement videos. And that was when I really wanted my husband to retire with me, but we didn't make it. Enough about that. So, yeah. What can I say to you? I know it's hard. I do. I'm not trying to flaunt anything at you. My husband and I, we worked. We both had jobs. We worked for years. And we got our first house. We had it built when we were 19, and the bank said that we were the youngest that they had give that much money for. Back when I was 19, the house was base price $33,000. I can't even get a car for that now. But, you pay it when you're raising your kids and you're digging through the couch to find some money to buy something, or diapers or something, and you're borrowing money. And then you get in trouble because you get them charge cards and then you can't pay them all. And then you learn and you say, I'm going to do it like that lady I used to babysit for. She didn't have no furniture in her living room because she was saving up to buy a couch. And that's the way we kind of started to live. And it was a nice thing. And I really, people hurt, and people are people, and we all hurt, whether we have a lot of junk or we don't. And it all boils down to, you have a lot, if you have friends and family. So, and I seen this on a show or something. I'm learning a lot from like TV shows, the series and stuff, I think. But one of them was something about, the guy said, I hate this. I just forgot, my mind went blank. It was something about being lonely, and it said something about you're lonely. You're only lonely because you don't have a plan, or something along that lines. And it kind of resonated with me, and I'm thinking, that might be true. I do need to continue to plan and to get myself out there. And you might wonder why I'm sitting still. Oh, see the Santa in the back? That my husband wanted years and years ago when we went to a Hallmark store or something, and it plays music. And anyways, that's his Santa. So why I'm sitting still is because people are telling me I'm making them dizzy, and that, yeah, and I shouldn't show people what I have in my house and some other things. And I don't know if I should be listening to everybody and just doing my own thing, because I've got to get up. I can't take this much longer. So, I'm sorry if I'm making you dizzy, but I got to move my legs. Maybe I have restless leg syndrome or something. I don't know. Maybe you can. Yeah. Selfie stick tripod. Oh, I have a tripod that I got, a few months back. And it's supposed to follow you. And you got to do some stuff for setting it up and everything. Well, I haven't got that set up because too many instructions. And my brain back, I was dealing with stuff and I didn't get it set up. So I'll take you along when I do, because I'm going to continue making these videos, and they might get better, they might get worse. But right now I'm not doing much editing. That's why I started the videos over so many times, because I just don't want to. It's like takes a lot of time, and I'm trying to spend my time on still getting stuff together. And if you notice, my living room is so dark. It's in the middle of the house, and those like lamps with the cut glass on it, they don't do anything. They don't, it's like worthless. So that's why I don't really like that room, other than it's too big to, so. And yeah, everything in here came from Mother House. It's old. Oh, and yeah, antiques. So, okay, enough of that, Tricia, because people don't like you saying things like that. So, but, okay. See, I sat in this here messy little room, and I used to have my grandma's coffee tables and end tables in here, and I liked them because I could pick them up with my feet and move them because they were real light. She passed away when I was a kid, but I like old furniture. My husband did not like them. And we got these, I don't know, but they're too big. I don't like them. And I used to have a wicker couch in here, and I love that wicker couch. So this is kind of like it's really supposed to be the dining room. And I got those, when we had the house built, I put those windows in because I wanted it to be like a sunroom, because I have no use for a dining room. It is kind of my dining room because I eat on the couch. Yeah, I'm one of those. So anyhow, I don't even know what I'm talking about, other than I did go out today and I enjoyed myself. And when I got to the entrance to the golf course, that's where we were meeting at, there's not enough light there. It's giving me a warning. I seen all these here blow up Christmas things, and it was just like, magical all down the whole lane. And I'm thinking, where do they store those at? I mean, they'd have to have a big shed to put those in, but I guess golf clubs have big sheds. I don't know. I don't golf. I might have to take that up. That's an idea. So that, and go to the rec center. Oh, and there was some ladies at the place. I better not skip too far ahead because I won't be able to get back. But anyways, that was all decorated, and I thought I should come back at night and see if they're lit up. And then I remembered I can't drive at night. So there was a couple gals there, that I had went to school with, and they were telling me about different travel places that do tours and stuff, and you can go to other places and be with people that I don't think that's me. I don't think being on a bus, and I've been on a bus. We went to casino, but the bus driver was a friend of mine. So, yeah, I forgot what I was saying. Oh, and yeah, I don't think I like that any more than being on a plane. That's why I won't go on a plane, is all the people around you, and they have perfumes on, and just, I don't know. I just don't think I could do it. And then you'd have to stay in a hotel room, and they might put you in a hotel with a stranger. Share that would be weird, totally weird. So I'll just stick with my van, and sleep in the parking lot somewhere, Cracker Barrel, a church parking lot, a hotel parking lot. Yeah, I've done all those. A hospital parking lot. But that's because we had been in a wreck, and the ambulance took me to the hospital, and then my husband was left. I'm thinking, what if he can't find me? And he found me, but it was late, and our van was wrecked, and he got it there to the hospital, and yeah, we stayed the night in there. The heat works, so yeah, he in that video when he's trying to sell that one, because we did get it fixed, and we got another one because it took so long because his friend that was fixing it. Yeah, 2 years, but it's okay. I like the other one better anyways. No, I don't like it. I like it because my husband likes it, and it could drive it better. The other one was a 94, and it was a little hard on him to drive that thing. So I'm glad that we got the other one. But the 94, he didn't want to get it because it stunk when I first got it, and had some leaks, and we got them all fixed, and we yeah, because he didn't want to do it. He did not want to do it. And, well, he didn't want to camp in the Suburban when I had him do it, but he did things for me. And I don't like hotels. I don't like to drag stuff in, drag stuff out, and then I think that I've got bugs in it and stuff. I did, like to rent houses or something, but then, those are nice because you can have a pool, and the ones that we've got were right across from the ocean or something, or there was one that it just had a pond, and the pond was all private, and it was probably, I don't know how many acres this pond was. It'd take you a long time to paddle boat or anything across it, and you could fish in it, and the house was all brand new that they had built, and you could also rent the old fishing cabin if you needed extra space, but nobody else could. So it was just like this bunch of land with a great, I love that one. Yeah, that one was nice. And I don't know how I got on that subject. So just, if you're, a new subscriber, just continue to stick with me, and maybe I will be doing something that you want to see, maybe not. And I appreciate all of you that have come through, and all of you that are supporting me. I think I've ran out of things to say, and that's hard to believe, but I'm just in awe of how many people are on my channel now, and then I feel under pressure like I have to do something, and I don't know what I could do. I don't have my baton with me, but in time I will start making videos that are just for fun, because that's what I like to do, and I have some ideas in my head, and I have some wigs saved up. You just have to tune in to see. So, and my channel's not going to be like one thing, and so I don't know. I've got to figure out how to make a different sections so people that come on, they know, okay, this is about camping in your car or something silly like that, or in a Walmart parking lot or a Cracker Barrel, and something like, fixing my chicken coop or fixing my she shed. I don't know what section that would be in, and there's just so many things that I want to do. Or decluttering, I'm going to do a lot of that. And if you could see my basement where my son lived for the last couple of years, he left quite a bit of stuff, and then I kept throwing stuff down there, and so there's stuff everywhere, and the crawl space is filled with stuff, and I really want to get rid of that, because even though you got it stuffed somewhere, it plays on your mind, and I like the stuff kind of gone and a little simpler, and that's why the plants went today, because now I don't have to water them. But maybe I think they're happier because she said she's going to talk to them. Maybe I should have put them outside and told them to talk to those trees that are killing the other trees. Think about that. So it's just like that guy at the Social Security office that told me that we started, people when they've been married that long share the same DNA, which I thought was kind of not true. Another person told me on my comments that it was. I'll have to look it up. I don't know. And maybe if that's true, then the trees could talk to each other, and maybe I should go have a talk with them sometime. But right now they don't have no leaves on, so maybe they can't hear if they don't have no leaves. I don't know. So anyways, just keep in tune, and if you have any other suggestions for videos, go ahead and post them in the comments. And we'll see you down the road. Later, taters. Bye. I'm too far past the first part. I'm going to have to come up here. At night. I wonder if they're lit up. Enough of them. Now that has to bring a smile to somebody's face. Oh, look at that snowman. He was cute. Better not drive into him. They wouldn't like that.